Seattle, Washington, home to renowned franchises present and past, from the Seahawks to the Supersonics, but there is a cornerstone program in this city. It is the Huskies of UW. They've always had a place here, a place of excellence that these fans hope will continue today. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see the number 24 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack, Essie Palmer, and guys, can't wait to get this one started. Texas A&M about to boot it away to start this game. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Huskies offense will start this game off. And this wide receiver, he's the linchpin to the offense. They want to make sure they find a multitude of ways to get him the football.
And it's a risk-reward scenario on defense when you're trying to cover this guy, Reese, because you play man coverage, you risk him running by you and catching deep balls. You play too much zone, and then he can hurt you after the catch. A lot of different ways that this guy is very dangerous.
Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. Got him downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
That's a really good-looking throw right there, and that was a tight spiral, too. You guys remember the great Washington Husky quarterback, Warren Moon? I don't think anybody threw a more pretty ball than Warren Moon did. Tightest spiral I've ever seen. That right there reminded me of old number 1.
Washington coming to the line with another first down. Wide out in motion. From the gun, the ground game. Breaks the tackle. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
The big pickup leaves them with 2nd and 1. Here's the handoff. The Huskies will move the sticks. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. First down. Using his legs, it's Coleman. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Aggies offense will go to work for the first time today. And what a great matchup we have of two highly productive runners, David.
And I like the competition aspect of this, Reese. Like, I'm watching what you're doing on the other side, and I'm going to prove I'm a better running back than you. Both these guys are looking to be the man today.
And both guys can go the distance, right? These two running backs seem to get better as the game goes on. So which defense can be more physical, step up, and at least slow the other guy down?
That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. A little screen to the running back. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Power football with the run. Makes one man miss. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. And the Aggies want to pick up the tempo. Running the ball's in the Aggies' DNA. I mean, that dates back to the Junction boys.
It's the physicality. They find those guys up front that can make holes, and I think that's when you see the great A&M teams. Really good offensive line, paving the way for those backs and those great teams they've had.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Grabbed in the middle, it's Muhammad. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. On the run, it's Moss. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Give to the running back. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Looking downfield, it's Wegman. He makes the connection. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Getting some heat. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Fires to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Aggies!
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
Lining up for the PAT. And it's up and good. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complimentary.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the offense very fortunate to fall on that football. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. The give to the back. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Looking to move it through the air. Caught on the outside, it's Thomas. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Slides away. And this looks disastrous. Oh, down he goes. A huge loss on that play. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
The give to the back. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Makes the grab, and it's plenty for the first down. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Seattle for an interesting first half than you? And a compelling first half for a variety of reasons. Yes, there's a substantial lead to talk about, but I think it all starts with this defense that has more than made its share of big plays. If things keep trending in this direction, you can bet a ton of those backs and receivers are going to spend a lot of time in ice baths before the end of the day. And with that, let's head back to the gorgeous Pacific Northwest and the fellas at UW.
The Aggies will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. To the ground, he's got it again. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Leaves it with the back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
Fires it incomplete. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working, ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
And the Huskies will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking for room, it's Coleman. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They go to the ground. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Rodgers. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. Washington sends out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. Looking to the big tight end. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Got a good one going here. All tied up in the 3rd. It's 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Quickly complete. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth, all tied up. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Now on 1st and 10. 7. Might as well give it to him again. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking for space. It's Coleman. Great to have perfect blocking, but you can also make your own, and that's exactly what he does, getting it up to the 36. The clock has stopped as we have reached the 2-minute warning here in the ballgame. This could be the biggest play of the game so far. 3rd down and 2. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Hunter. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. Got to get everybody on the same page in a hurry. He's looking to throw it. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass, it's Rodgers. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. From the gun, the running back has it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. The give to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Well, jet sweep pass. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. That is no good. And in the final quarter of regulation, we remain tied, guys. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. So here it is, plenty of time to go and an opportunity to move the ball down the field and win it, David.
Yeah, and you rep this every single week. The 2-minute drill, you got to be precise. You know exactly what your favorite plays are, Palmer. Go down the field, get me in field goal.
And it comes down to the awareness, right? Especially at the quarterback position. You're understanding the timeout situation, working the boundary in the sideline. What's the clock showing me? It all comes down to this.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. He's got it. Touchdown, Aggies. And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
Who can you count on in those big moments? Who can make those big plays? Who do you trust? And they trust the receiver to run a go and to run right by the DB. He makes the play, breaks the tie, takes the lead for this football team.
Ready to try the point after. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Now that they have the lead, this kickoff unit has to stay in their lane, create some field position, and hand it over to the defense. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. To the air, it's Rodgers. Throws to the wideout. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. He wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Looking to go up top on first down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. He's looking for a man on second down. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He makes the catch. And he'll get out of bounds. It's a first down there in plus territory, and now threatening to get the score. He knew exactly what they needed there, made the play, and got out of bounds to stop the clock.
Yeah, and you got to keep this turbo mode on, right? We got to keep going fast. The clock's running down. Fourth quarter, need a score. Great execution to get the first down. We need a lot more of this on this drive.
To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. He's going to pass. Fires into the end zone. And the pass is caught for a touchdown. And it looks as if we could be headed to overtime.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game. Now, all you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and it will stand. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. So an 82-yard drive there. And what a huge score and extra point there to get it tied in the final minute. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First down here for the offense. On the run, it's Moss. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Four quarters, not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football and finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Paul. We're like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll go to the ground. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with the pickup of 4. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Fires to the right. He's got him wide open. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They strike first here in overtime. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
Now to push the lead to 7 in overtime. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Touchdown, Huskies! They got the score now to see if they go for the win or the tie.
Got to be impressed with the level of execution here in the second drive of OT. One play, score a touchdown, and now it's decision time, David. You kick the extra point and keep this thing going, or do you go for 2 and try to win?
Yeah, and you're right. The response was amazing. I mean, you give up a touchdown, you have a tendency to get down on yourself. No. First play, great execution. Now, do I go for the win? Do I play this safe, or do I go try to take this moment right now and get the W?
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. One extra period didn't get it done, and we start the second OT. He'll come out throwing on first down. Caught in the back. It's more. Washington hoping to make this defense bow down in the red zone. Looking downfield, it's Rodgers. Fires to the wideout. Can't hang on, it's incomplete, and you can't worry about the footsteps when you're running those crossing routes. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Hunter. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. This thing has been back and forth now, first and goal as they try to take the lead in overtime number 2. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Second and goal for this offense. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Touchdown, Washington! Got it in to take the lead here in the second OT. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Second overtime, and they'll have to go for 2. Here's the snap, looking to throw. They've got the screen set up. They can't convert, and the lead remains at 6, and now they'll have to go on defense. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Going up top on first down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies! They got it in to tie it up here in double overtime, and now the 2-pointer will win it.
I think the quarterback showed his head coach a lot on that last touchdown pass, the poise and the confidence. And because of that, David, on this upcoming 2-point play, you might just put it back into his hands and let him go win it for him.
Yeah, man, I need it again, right? Like these rules, I got to go for 2. This is a clutch moment. Obviously, got to come up big. Do you trust him again? You worked on these 2-point plays all year long, all week long. That's what you do. You know the rules. Now you got to go execute.
Scanning the field, it's Wegman. They do not convert, and we are still tied, headed for triple overtime. And now it's all 2-point conversion attempts from here on out. Off the play fake. Tremendous execution to get the 2, and now they turn up the heat. Now they'll have to respond with a 2 of their own. They want to throw it. Oh, and it's intercepted. A turnover in overtime.